Hey everyone, welcome back to Malik Kasi, the channel that exposes police misconduct, protects civil rights, and keeps public officials accountable. In today's video, we're featuring a clip from Auditing Britain, one of the most respected and consistent auditors in the UK. Their work continues to set the standard for transparency and lawful public engagement. You'll find a link to their channel down in the description. Make sure to check them out and show some support for what they do now. Let's get straight into it, because this one takes a turn fast. What starts as a routine audit quickly reveals how a lack of understanding of public rights can spiral into confusion and tension. It's a perfect example of why knowing the law and staying calm under pressure matters more than ever.
Oh, nothing. Oh, you're a police officer.
Yeah.
What's your shoulder number? Nothing.
Yeah.
What's your shoulder number?
What's your name and details? My shoulder number's 134.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I'm a police officer, so can I ask your details, please?
Why do you need
Have you got some details?
Can I just ask you, why do you need them for?
Well, because you're filming an
Headquarters,
area.
yeah. No, it's the headquarters.
Why would you be doing that?
I've never seen this place before.
Okay.
So I just came, usually what I do is just go around and audit places. And because it's the headquarters, obviously it's not just any other building.
Okay.
So that's all. No need to call everybody.
Well, I'm going to get someone because you've got a radio. So
I'm not going to be like aggressive.
It's quite suspicious circumstances, if you ask me.
I'm trying to explain if you listen.
Well, you're not really explaining.
I am.
You're not. You're just saying you're coming here to film areas that you've never been to before.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, well, it might be what it is, but I'd like to take your details.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you, officers? You okay?
Filming.
It's alright, just chill, man.
For no apparent reason,
Relax.
really.
Nothing's happening.
And I'd just like to
Do you have identification on
get him
yourself?
checked out.
Okay, I heard what you said, and I heard what you said, yeah. Is there any reason why you're asking me for my identification?
Well, is there any reason why
me,
Yeah.
I don't have no problem in giving my ID. I'd like to know who you are, so I can run you through our systems, and why you are filming police officers and police buildings.
Okay, one question at a time. Do you want to... First of all, I've asked you, why do you need my identification?
Okay.
And then also, are you asking me why am I filming?
I'll have both of those answers.
Okay, so my question is, why do you need my identification?
Okay. Go for the other one.
Yeah,
'cause you've already
the other one. The other one, like I said to this gentleman,
DS Steve Puddyfoot.
yeah, what it is, I go around audit like public buildings or government buildings, whatever you want to call them.
Okay.
And this is obviously the headquarters. I've never been in here before.
A second officer steps in, clipboard in hand, tone sharp and commanding. Without hesitation, he demands identification, claiming the auditor's filming looks suspicious. But the auditor stands his ground with calm precision, reminding him that recording in public is entirely lawful. That's when the officer plays his big card, counterterrorism powers. Suddenly, the tone changes. The atmosphere thickens. Yet, the auditor doesn't back down. Instead, he delivers the question that freezes the moment. Are you suspecting me of being a terrorist? The silence that follows says everything. The officer has boxed himself into a corner. You can almost see the realization set in. There's no legal ground to stand on. What follows isn't a shouting match. It's a quiet unraveling of authority by pure understanding of the law. The auditor's calm, composed presence becomes his armor. Each measured response exposes uncertainty on the other side. This isn't just about filming. It's about principle over pressure, law over intimidation, and how confidence backed by knowledge can turn the tide in any encounter.
It's the headquarters. This is quite an important building, right? Of Northampton. Yeah. So I'm just here.
Of course, it's an important building, but also we have to think about public security, security of the force headquarters.
Is this a secure site?
This is a secure site.
In that case, you got nothing to worry about. It's secure.
Well, it doesn't matter. So under sort of Counter-Terrorism Act, we can actually stop and ask you questions.
Are you suspecting me to be a terrorist?
We can also take details from you.
Are you suspecting me to be a terrorist?
I'm not saying that at all.
No. So you're not suspecting me to be a terrorist?
Is this is a suspicious kind of act that you are doing. Not many people come down here to start filming.
I understand.
So
I explained to
what
you.
I would like to do is obviously provide my colleague with your details so we can make sure everything's in order.
Let's make it clear. You're not suspecting me to be a terrorist, are you?
Not at this stage, no.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay. The other thing now, because you're not suspecting me to be a terrorist, because I'm not committing any crime, I'm not obligated to give you my details.
19th March.
Are we agreeing with that, guys?
2020.
Well, like my colleague just said,
the time is 12:37.
our main concern here is a safeguarding of FHQ.
Male.
What we're saying here is you filming FHQ is suspicious circumstances, okay? So out of precaution and for necessary grounds to ask you, like I said, for the Terrorist Act.
But he said he doesn't suspect me to be a terrorist.
But like I said, we haven't said that.
We haven't said that you're not, or we haven't said that you are.
But you're not suspected. So what I'm trying to say, you don't have any grounds to think I'm terrorist, basically.
At this moment in time,
Because I haven't done anything like.
You are acting in a suspicious manner.
No, really. I'm just recording the headquarters, which is a major building.
Well, yeah, it is a major building. You're filming, and
would you agree that Big Ben is a big building, like a major building in the country?
To be doing so, we would like. I'd like you to give details to my colleague. If there isn't any problem, then surely you wouldn't mind doing that. I've given you my details.
Now, the tension is thick enough to cut. Both sides stand their ground, the officers circling, voices tightening, while the auditor stays centered, calm, and deliberate. Every demand for personal details meets the same steady response. I haven't broken any law. It's not defiance, it's discipline. The officers repeat the same buzzwords: suspicious activity, secure site, potential risk. But the more they talk, the thinner their authority sounds. Their confidence starts to slip under the weight of their own uncertainty. What's fascinating here isn't confrontation, it's control. The auditor never raises his voice, never mocks, never backs down. He lets logic do the heavy lifting. You can see the dynamic flip, the officers, once in command, now on the defensive, while the man with the camera quietly dictates the pace. It's like watching a chess match where the calm player controls the entire board with patience and precision. Every pause, every measured word adds pressure. It's a masterclass in how knowledge and composure can turn the balance of power completely upside down.
Their details.
I'm Special Constable 340 Atkinson. We're based at Daventry Station. Okay.
Can I respond to that? As a member of the public, if I have not committed a crime, I'm not obligated to give you my information. As a police officer, if you're approaching a member of the public, it's within your policy to identify yourselves, badge number and a name at least. Is this correct?
My name. I can give you my badge number.
Okay, which I've asked for. You gave it to me, and I thank you.
My name as well.
And I thank you for that.
Yeah.
Okay, but I am not obligated to do that. Therefore, I don't have to give it to you.
Okay, then. Well, I'd like to ask you to move along then, please.
Are we in public land? I don't think he can ask me that. What I wanted to ask you is there any way I can come and visit the place?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, that's fine. I can see it's all closed up. I want to... Just a quick question. Oh, I don't need to call all these people. What... officer.
Is that your car? Yeah, just move forward.
Can I ask you not to delete that footage, please?
Can you ask me to what?
Can I ask you not to delete it because I might make a request for it?
You won't be able to make a request for this, sir.
Subject to access request, yes, I can.
Okay, you can try. If you're going to do that,
asking you not to delete
if you're going to do that,
yeah.
Let me have your name. Let me have your name so I can put a note on there that you are requesting those information.
No, I can do it through different channels.
Like how?
Huh?
Like how?
I can go through your website, print the Freedom of Information Act.
Okay,
send you the letter.
Your information and your details.
I will send the information, yeah, and then I will get that.
Have your information.
I
and
will
your details,
get that record straight away. So what I'm asking you now is to not delete it. That's all I'm asking you, because I can see it's recorded.
It is.
Yeah.
You're correct.
The conversation takes a sharper, almost cinematic turn as the topic shifts to footage and recording rights. One officer insists the auditor must not delete any videos, citing vague data protection reasons. The auditor, unbothered, responds with quiet precision, referencing the Freedom of Information Act, a legal curveball that lands perfectly. It's a moment that flips the entire tone of the exchange. The officers, once assertive, suddenly start grasping for footing, throwing out questions about live streaming and data access requests as if searching for authority they no longer control. What makes this moment powerful isn't confrontation, it's composure. The auditor doesn't gloat or raise his voice. He stands firm, confident in his rights, letting the silence after each statement work in his favor. You can see the officer's unease grow. Every attempt to reassert control only exposes their lack of preparation. The energy in the air changes completely. What began as an interrogation now feels like a quiet lesson in accountability. It's a demonstration that power doesn't always come from a badge or a title. Sometimes, it comes from calm knowledge and the courage to stand on it.
What you're recording, see, make sure you're recording me.
Well, here you go. You can see your colleague.
Okay, so it's not live stream or anything like that then, you're just video recording?
It's not live stream, I don't know. It might be live streaming. What's the difference?
No, I just wanted to know.
There's no difference really, is there?
Yeah, there is, because if it's live stream, I want to say hello to everyone on YouTube.
You better say hello.
Oh, I have.
Oh, you're
Hello?
chilling out now. You're chilling out now. See, that's much better.
Always chilled out.
Well, you looked a little bit stressed out a minute ago.
No, I'm always chilled out.
There's nothing happening here, like I said.
Okay.
Well, you know, I don't know who called you. He just called you for no reason, just wasting your
To
time.
be fair, it's always suspicious if someone has got a video camera in their hand
Yeah.
and a phone, videoing police headquarters.
This is also a school next to us as well, so...
I know, you can, to be honest, I'm not here to record the school, but even if I was, it doesn't make no difference, to be honest. But I'm not here for the school, if that makes you feel any better.
So why are you here for the police headquarters?
Just to, like I said, I'm here to audit the headquarters.
Okay, are you a government official?
I'm a government official?
Yeah.
I don't have to answer that.
I'll take that as the answer is no then.
No, I didn't answer.
Okay. So I'll take that as a no then.
I did not. You don't need to take a description because he's recording me right now.
No, we're taking descriptions as well.
What's the point? Okay. So like I said, I'm here to audit the headquarters. And that's all it is. So I was hoping to go in, but it looks like I can't go in.
No.
Is there no public access at all?
No.
What happened?
Only for badge holders like myself, the workers in force, is allowed in the headquarters. This is solely for police work, okay? What's behind the walls is high confidential information that cannot be released to the public.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I hope you understand.
Oh no, you won't see me jumping any barriers or things like that. I'm just if there is public.
Even as the tone softens, the tension refuses to fade. The officers cling to their security narrative, trying to stretch it far enough to validate their actions. Each attempt sounds weaker than the last. The auditor stays composed, listening carefully before dismantling every claim with sharp, measured reasoning. Then comes the moment that changes everything. One officer admits their recording will be used to identify him. Without missing a beat, the auditor responds, "So, you're spying on citizens." The words hang heavy in the air. The silence that follows isn't just awkward, it's revealing. It exposes the uncomfortable truth behind the uniform. Authority too often relies on intimidation rather than understanding. The officers glance at each other, their alien confidence draining as the reality of their overreach settles in. The auditor doesn't gloat. He doesn't need to. His calm logic does the work for him. Standing there, camera steady, he turns the entire situation inside out. What began as an attempt to control has become a quiet lesson in accountability, one taught not with anger, but with unshakable clarity.
There isn't, obviously I won't. But I went to Thames Valley headquarters.
Okay.
They have access straight in. I went in.
That's Thames Valley.
That's Thames Valley.
Oh, Thames Valley, yeah.
Regulations for different
Do you travel around different headquarters then?
Yeah. Just not just headquarters. I just travel around and audit places.
Oh, right. How have you got here today?
How did I get here today? If you're trying to get my vehicle, you're not going to get it.
Okay.
I know you're trying to identify me, but it's not going to happen.
Hiding your vehicle so we are not able to...
First of all, I did not say I have a vehicle, but I said
I'm
if
asking.
you are trying to get my vehicle,
Yeah.
you're not going to get it.
Okay. And why is that?
You're not going to get that information.
Okay.
Because maybe I did not drive. I know you're trying to identify me. It's not going to happen. What it
Always
is,
in an
I value my
well.
privacy,
Yeah.
one thing.
And we value ours as
And
well.
I do understand I have rights,
Yep.
and I would like to maintain them.
Okay.
That's it.
And we also have the same rights,
Which
even
is?
though we're police officers.
Yeah.
Okay. You videoing us,
Yeah.
we will video you.
But I will
And
request
this-
that record. You're not going to request this one.
I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, the information on here will be sent to our relevant departments and they will try and identify yourself. And if you're any kind of...
So are you going to
say-
spy on me now?
I spy on everybody all the time. Of course I do.
Oh, really? You're spying on the public?
How can I spy on people?
Well, you just said to me you're going to...
People are going to spy on you.
He just said that.
No, he didn't.
He said
twisting stuff here.
you said you're going to send this to wherever,
Yeah.
and they're going to find out who you are. So you're going to spy on me.
Try and find out
You shouldn't be
who you
spying
are.
on people. You know that. It's illegal to spy on people.
I'm not spying.
The government cannot spy
I'm
on people,
saying,
you know that.
If you don't identify yourself, we need to make sure who you are.
Well, like I
And
said,
if you go around several different police forces and ask them exactly the same sort of questions, be these...
I didn't, to be honest, as soon as I arrived,
spread it all over the UK.
didn't.
You are going around.
To be honest, you
several
obstructed
police
my video, because as soon as I arrived, people just came out straight into my face. First of all, there was a guy.
The officers double down, pressing harder, asking if he's a government employee or holds official clearance to film. But the auditor doesn't take the bait. His composure never wavers. With steady confidence, he explains that he conducts public audits of government sites to ensure transparency and accountability. The statement lands heavier than any argument could. The officers exchange glances, visibly uncertain, their confusion deepening as they realize they're dealing with someone who knows the law better than they do. Their authority begins to falter under the weight of calm professionalism. Each time one tries to reassert control, the auditor answers with quiet precision. No hostility, no hesitation, just facts. It's a remarkable reversal. The officers, trained to command situations, now look to each other for guidance, unsure who should speak next. Meanwhile, the auditor's stillness becomes his strongest weapon. His silence carries more weight than their demands. Even as they attempt to mask frustration behind procedural politeness, the imbalance is clear. In this moment, the badge doesn't define control, understanding the law does. And the auditor stands as living proof that real authority comes from knowledge, not intimidation.
First he was being polite, and the next thing I know, he's called everybody. He came out straight into my face, blah blah blah.
Well, yeah, because it is a strange thing to be doing.
Well, it's strange. It's not illegal. It's not a crime.
No, it's not.
There you go then.
However,
they're trying to,
because of the world that we live in today, we have to make sure our security is checked.
What word is that?
And make sure that there are no suspicious circumstances going on.
What word are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is that you filming the force headquarters,
yes,
under counter-terrorism and terrorism act.
But you already said you're not suspecting me of being terrorist.
We can stop and talk to people. We can still stop.
I can move. I can go anytime I like.
Yeah, be that as it.
Unless I'm being detained. Am I being detained?
We haven't detained you.
No.
No, then that's good. Then.
And we are talking to you about the circumstances under which you're here.
I've explained to you. I said to you, I'm here. I'm not hiding anything. I said to you, I'm videoing, and that's it. I said I'm auditing the place.
So why are you videoing?
The headquarters.
Why?
I just told you, just auditing the headquarters.
Auditing? What are you auditing?
Auditing. I just come and record.
People coming and going.
Sorry?
Auditing people.
And I just record, and that's it.
What are you recording?
See if it's a nice area. See if if it's secure. Okay. That's it.
Why would you need to record that?
Because I just put stuff on YouTube. That's it.
You're going to put it on YouTube?
Likely, yeah.
For what reason?
Can you understand the risks this could put on the public around this area, the children in this area, and FHQ?
Why do you keep saying the children?
Because there's a school right next to it.
I know there's a school right there, but like I said, I've already said that to you. I'm not here to film the children.
I understand that, but what
It's not my fault they built a school over there. I'm not here to film the children, and if I was...
As more backup arrives, the scene shifts from a tense exchange to a full-scale debate. Several officers step in, each echoing the same line, that filming could pose a security threat. Yet, not one of them can articulate exactly how. The auditor remains perfectly composed, and with a single, well-placed fact, dismantles their entire claim. The whole building's visible on Google Maps, he says. The simplicity of that statement lands like a hammer. You can almost see the realization sink in. The officers scramble, leaning on vague phrases like the world we live in today, an appeal to fear rather than law. But the auditor doesn't bite. He reminds them that rights don't vanish because someone feels uneasy. That calm correction slices through their uncertainty. What started as authority on one side and scrutiny on the other has now completely inverted. The officers look defensive, while the auditor stands firm. Grounded in truth, every answer from him is deliberate, measured, and sharper than the last. His calm confidence exposes not defiance, but understanding, a deep awareness of the law and how easily fear can be used to manipulate it. By the end, the power dynamic is unmistakable. The crowd of uniforms looks uncertain, while one quiet man with a camera holds the real authority, not through aggression, but through clarity, logic, and restraint.
And I do understand that, but...
All right then. So stop mentioning the children, please.
What I want you to understand is, if you're putting it on YouTube,
Yeah.
the public obviously can see.
I didn't say I will, I said I might.
Okay, so if you might put this on YouTube,
Yes.
and the public can see this area, you're putting the people who live in the area at vulnerable risk. You're putting everyone who works at FHQ at risk,
Why is that?
because people can see the area.
Do you know you can see this area in Google or not? Are you aware of that?
Yeah, people, you can see this area on Google.
Yeah.
However,
I actually saw it in
what
Google
you
before I
can't
came.
see is all the people coming in and out, and you're actually possibly putting people at risk coming
Yeah,
in.
but wow, if you see a camera and you don't want to be filmed, why do you come to it?
Because it's my duty, really, to challenge and question what's going on here.
So you're a public official?
I am a police officer, yes.
Yeah. So we expect, as a police officer,
That is my
in
duty
public,
to do
you
that.
expect to be filmed. If you don't want to be filmed, you need to get a job in the private sector.
Why should I expect to be filmed?
Because you're a public official.
Doesn't necessarily mean that we should be expected to be filmed. We're carrying out our duty.
Well, I get filmed
as
all the time.
police
I don't
officers.
complain.
Well, maybe you.
I don't care. I get filmed all the time. Look, there's the cameras over there.
It's each to the...
There's police speed cameras
We don't
everywhere.
use our cameras to put them on YouTube.
We don't
Yeah, because you can't.
faces and identities.
No, so why?
Because there's data protection that forbids you from doing this.
So why would you want to put your details or those details on YouTube? You're clearly filming vehicles moving in and out of this.
Okay, so you guys, when you are in your official capacity, data protection forbids you from doing this. There's nothing that forbids me to do this. I have the freedom to do this, and I enjoy that freedom, and we will not allow anybody to take it away from me.
Okay, well I'll remind you again.
That's it.
My colleague has already done. You're filming personal details of officers.
The focus soon shifts from legality to personal discomfort. One officer admits they just don't like being filmed, calling it invasive and unnecessary. The auditor doesn't flinch. His response is calm, precise, and rooted in principle. Public officials should expect transparency, he says. A simple truth, but one that lands hard. You can see the discomfort ripple through the officers as they realize this isn't about feelings. It's about accountability. Another officer steps in, insisting that wearing a uniform doesn't automatically mean consent to being filmed. That statement alone exposes a gap in understanding of public rights. The auditor doesn't mock or escalate. Instead, he quietly explains that public duty comes with public visibility, that the camera isn't harassment, it's documentation. His logic leaves no room for argument. What unfolds next is subtle but powerful. Professional composure from the officers slowly fades into visible frustration. The more they speak, the more defensive they sound. Meanwhile, the auditor remains steady, each word controlled and deliberate. This exchange captures the essence of modern accountability, not through shouting or confrontation, but through calm precision. That it's a perfect example of how knowledge shifts power. When authority meets awareness, authority hesitates. The camera doesn't intimidate, it exposes. And in that exposure, we see the real balance of power, not in badges or ranks, but in the strength of understanding the law and standing firmly behind it.
And
Not specifically for that.
Well, maybe not. With the potential of putting that on YouTube, you are possibly putting those people at risk from other people, maybe not yourself, from other people.
I don't like being surrounded, sorry.
Well, that's fair enough. No one's surrounding you. My
He's
colleague's
behind
just
me.
standing over there. My colleague's here, and there's no one behind you. So no one's surrounding you.
The colleague is a bit cheeky, isn't he?
Not really. No, he's just doing.
He is, he's quite funny, look at him. I don't know what he's trying to do. So why are you guys here anyway?
If you work here, this is our place of work.
What, here outside? You work inside?
At this moment in time, until we're satisfied
Well, I'm silently going to get going in a minute.
under certain other legislation, and my colleague's checking out number plates here
For
to
what?
make sure that we can allow you to go about your business without any too
You
much.
can allow me. Are you detaining me?
No one's detained.
So why would you say that?
Repeat again, you're not under...
But you just said, he just said,
What did I said to allow you to go about your business?
Yeah, to allow me. What does that mean? That means
Well, at this moment in time, I'm not moving from the front of here until we're satisfied.
So I'm not allowed
that
to
you're
go?
not committing any offences,
You can go if you
okay?
want, you can go.
You're more than welcome
anywhere you
to walk
want.
away if you wish.
So I am allowed to go.
You can go
Yes.
anywhere you
I
want.
am not detained.
What we're saying is the suspicious circumstances which you're putting forth.
Sorry, officer. Can I just ask you? I'm interested in something. Yeah.
fine.
You know that flag you've got there in the middle?
Yeah.
It's got like 3 lines on it. What are the lines for?
These represent the lives that have been lost in the services. So we've got the green line for the ambulance services, we've got the blue line for the police service, and
The red for the fire.
Yes. So what we call a thin blue line.
The thin blue line, but it's got different lines now.
Yeah.
Can I ask you? Are you allowed to wear that?
Yes. This can be bought off many stores.
Both. So it's not part of the uniform, is it?
No, I just wear it to show my gratification for the lives that have been
But it's not part of